The way I saw it, I had two choices: give up or give in. Many years ago, my life was not going the way I had planned, not the way I wanted it to anyway. For all intents and purposes, the life that I had built and developed up until that point had completely blown up. Everything I had was gone. And I was trying my best to make things work, but they just didn't seem to want to work together. I was working hard, but not getting paid very much. I was trying to look after my girls, my kids on the weekends when I would see them, but it was getting harder. It was getting really difficult to be able to do this. I wasn't able to pay my rent. Food was getting scarce. Things were just not looking up, and no matter how hard I tried, it didn't seem like I was getting anywhere. It looked like I was spinning my tires and not getting any kind of traction. I had two choices: give up or give in. What am I talking about? Well, at that point in my life, the way I saw it was, I've tried everything I can. I have given it my all. I have given everything that I can. I've worked out every possibility in my brain. I've been racking my brain out and trying to figure out what it is I need to do in order to succeed or pull myself out of this hole by my own bootstraps, and I was coming up with zip. Now, the problem was, considering where I was working at the time, I'm in the ministry and I'm struggling like this, so I can't tell anybody else that I'm hurting. I'm supposed to be the guy people are coming to if they're hurting. How am I supposed to talk to anybody else? So I've got to do this all on my own. And now I'm at that spot where I realize I can't. Give up or give in. I chose the latter. I had no groceries in my house, and my girls were coming over. My two little daughters, which I think might have been 4 and 6 at the time, were coming over for the weekend. I had absolutely no food to give them, no gas in my car to go anywhere. What was I gonna do? So I gave in, and I started acting on some of the stuff that I started talking to other people about. And I started praying to God, and I started saying to Him, I need you because I've got nothing. I literally have absolutely nothing, and I don't even know if this is gonna work. Yeah, me saying that. I don't even know if this is gonna work. But you know what? I don't have any choice. I'm gonna give in to you, I'm gonna trust in you, and I'm going to just let you be God in my life. Please help me. I'm yours. And I went to bed, and I got up the next morning and I went to work. And all day, I'm wondering, what am I gonna do? It's Friday, my girls are coming in a few hours. What am I going to do? And I'm having a hard time concentrating at work because, well, I'm focused on just on that. I'm supposed to be a provider for my kids. I love my girls and I can't wait to see them. But I might not be able to see them this weekend because I won't be able to feed them. Not a good day. So I pack all my stuff up in the middle of the afternoon and I head home, and it's getting close. I've got like an hour before I have to go get my girls, and I go to my apartment building, I park my car and I go upstairs and I get off the elevator and around the corner to go down the hall, and my apartment's at the end of the hall, and I look down and I'm like, what the deuce is that? Now, keeping in mind, I have told nobody about my situation except for God. I get down to the end of the hallway and I see bags of groceries sitting outside of my apartment door. Things that I needed that I've told nobody about except God. When I made that choice, give up or give in, and I gave in to God, and look, He looked after me. To this day, I have no idea who did that. To this day, I don't know who to thank. If by chance anybody happens to be watching this and you happen to be the person that dropped those grocery bags off, you made such a monumental difference in my life. I know that God told you to do that. But God looked after me. Why am I telling you this story? Well, I get the sense from a lot of people that There are lots of people who are reaching that point. Give up or give in, except they may not know the give in part. They may not know that God that will look after them or wants to look after them and continues to look after those people all the time. All of us, all the time. I want to read you a scripture. It's out of the book of Psalms, so I just got to put my other glasses on. This is out of Psalm 36, starting at verse 5. Your steadfast love, O Lord, extends to the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mountains of God, your judgment like the great deep. Man and beast save, O Lord. How precious is your steadfast love, O God. The children of mankind take refuge in the shadow of your wings. I know I sure did. They feast on the abundance of your house, and you give them drink from the river of your delights. For with you the fountain of life, in your light do we see light. In your light do we see light. Guys, he looked after me that day, and I did learn a very valuable lesson. Not only to start believing what it is I'm teaching people, but to start living it. From that day on, I'm not going to say I haven't had any troubles, because that's wrong. But I had something different from that day on. I knew that when troubles came, I didn't have to worry about giving up anymore, because I could give in and have a God who loves me look after me. If that's where you are right now, that's why I'm telling you this story right now. I want you to be able to give in to the God who loves you and know that it's not just a fairy tale, that it's not just something that you hear on Sundays, read in a book, or hear about these wonderful characters maybe on TV or maybe out of a book, but that God is in fact real, and he does in fact love you, and he does in fact want to look after you. And if this is new to you, if you've never heard this before, talk to me, talk to Jer, talk to somebody who is familiar with who God is and is learning about God still, and we would love to talk to you about it. I want you to know who this God is, who looked after me, who continues to look after me. I could stand here and give you 50 scenarios right away about how God looked after me in times that I couldn't do anything myself, and he stepped in and filled in that gap because I went, it's not me, I can't do this, God, please take it. I want that for you. In this world that we're living in right now, I believe we need that. I believe that this is a time for us to realize that there really is a God out there who loves you. Guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. I hope you continue to watch them. Please, if you have any ideas or any comments that you want to give us, put them down below. And God bless you. I hope to see you next time. God bless.